Hi there, I'm Oscar Alcala, Director of Cinematography for Samy's camera, and I have the new Sigma 35mm f1.4 DGDN art lens with me here today. So right off the bat, guys, I can tell you that I'm super thrilled with the compact, lightweight size of this lens. It weighs in at only 22.6 ounces for the E-mount that we have here today. So before we get started here today, I want to tell you where this lens fits in Sigma's family of full-frame prime lenses. So here in front of me, I have our brand new 35mm, and I also have Sigma's original 35mm f1.4 DG HSM lens that originally came out for DSLR systems, but has since been retrofitted for your mirrorless systems. But like I said, the nice thing about having our new lens here is that this was designed for mirrorless camera systems. So you are saving on the weight, the length, and that's gonna be a big thing when you're shooting all day, if you're a wedding photographer, if you're an adventure photographer, or if you just like taking your camera gear with you. Those 4 ounces, that difference is gonna make a big deal at the end of the day. All right guys, so we're here with the beautiful Celine, and we are ready to get this show started. We've got this amazing space here rented out. It's a 50s diner. We've got the 35mm on our Sony a7R IV, and we've got that paired with the Godox lighting system today. We're gonna be shooting with one light, and let's go ahead and get this show started. All right guys, so we're ready to roll here. First thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna use our color checker here, so Celine will hold that. We'll get a test shot of that, that way we have it, and then we'll get shooting here. Perfect, and then just go ahead and pull it right next to your face there, Celine. Thank you very much, here we go. Right off the bat, I can tell you that the weight of this lens is really nice. Paired with the a7R IV today, and our battery grip, it's a really nice balance in my hand, and it feels very, very comfortable. The fact that I have my aperture here is really nice as well. I can jump and switch that on the fly. I'm also able to lock it or leave it on auto and work it from the camera, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and take care of our first shot here. We have this really nice neon sign here, a diner, and then obviously the beautiful Celine. And let's get our first shot here. All right, Celine, looking at me. That looks awesome. 1, 2, and more. Perfect. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Those look amazing. Oh yeah. I haven't even finessed it yet. Perfect. Feel free to move wherever you want. There you go.
We're gonna jump into Lightroom in a little bit, and I'm gonna be able to show you guys, you know, the focusing and the sharpness of the images and how it performed on our 50s diner shoot. So let's jump into Lightroom and let's take a look. So this is a really nice example of showing the sharpness of this lens and the ability of the Sony camera system with its eye autofocus to give us that nice sharp picture and pretty much hit focus every single time. So as we zoom into Celine's eye, we can see that, ooh, it's a little too much. Here we go. You can see that the camera and the lens produced amazingly, and those pupils are nice and in focus. I mean, I can tell with the ripples even on her lips, it's really nice and sharp, but we can also see the blurriness here in the front and the blurriness, that nice bokeh in the background, which is nice and smooth, you know, making Celine the primary object in this image, the focal point. Once again, another example of just the nice characteristics of this lens. We'll jump into 101 here, and once again, I mean, you can see, you know, in the pupil, everything's nice and sharp. And this is a difficult image because there is a lot going on, but thanks to the eye autofocus with the Sony camera system, we were able to nail that shot and get the focus and get the right image. Now let's get back to some of the technical details of this lens, because Sigma has really upgraded this lens to offer a variety of convenient, practical features for demanding users. The on-lens controls include a focus mode switch, AFL button, aperture ring click switch, and an aperture ring lock. This lens is made out of aluminum and thermally stable composite components, contributing to its durability, lightness, and operational feel. Other notable features are manual aperture ring with click switch, ideal for video use, and lock switch. AFL button that can be customized via the camera body, a manual focusing ring that's designed with a premium feel and precise control, a pedal type locking lens hood with a rubber grip is also included to help reduce flare and protect the front element. The 35mm lens is a versatile focal length. It's just a wonderful focal length on a full frame camera, and it's just wide enough to shoot video handheld. At 35mm, it's great for portraits, medium wide framing, great minimum focusing range. Even better, with a lens like this with such a large aperture, you can open it up and let a whole lot of light in to show in low light conditions. Alright guys, the price point on this lens is fantastic, making it one that you really should have in your camera bag. Now it's one thing to read all these specs and see video on great gear, but it's truly another to actually touch and feel it. I'd like to welcome you to come into one of Samy's camera locations and see this lens for yourself. You should touch it, handle it. It makes a huge difference. Samy's salespeople are here to help and can answer any of your questions because Samy's is so much more than a camera store.